great opportunity. We're just very thankful as a program and a team to be in the Cure Bowl. This is my first bowl game, so it's pretty special. So just want to take everything in and thank everybody for allowing us to play in this game.
For me, it hits home a little bit more than probably others because of the whole cancer research and such. But no, it's a great experience. I love Orlando. I come down here quite often to train. But no, I enjoy Orlando and going to City Walk and Universal and riding the rides and stuff with friends. And it's just a great experience for our program to be down here.
Yeah, like they said, it's a good experience, but it's also like a blessing to play for something bigger than football. I mean, it's a big cause around the world. So just going out there and putting on a show for people to watch to bring awareness to this.
I know you guys probably done a little scouting on Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. What are you most looking forward to this afternoon?
Some Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah, probably that or the new Velociraptor.
I'm not really big on rides, so I don't know. I'll figure something out. I don't know.
And we'll open up for questions for the media.
This question is for all you guys. Just can you talk about just the resiliency of this team? What happened before you guys rattled off 5 straight wins? You were sitting at 3 and 4, and then you win 5 in a row. What came together for that to happen? Joey, if you want to start.
I'd just say we just got more trust in each other. I mean, when we're out there, you're playing against somebody or with somebody next to you, knowing that they're going to do all they can to protect you and vice versa. So, I mean, just coming together more as like a family and brotherhood, I mean, that's what we're all about. So just building more trust and believing in each other. And we decided we either got this 2 ways the season could go. It could go up and down, and definitely didn't want it to go down. So we just brought more intensity and competition at practice that kind of like made game pretty similar to practice. So, I mean, just the flow throughout the season of us just coming together as one is just trust and believing in each other.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off of that as well. Being on special teams, I kind of get to sit back and watch both sides of the ball. And I think throughout the first 7 weeks of the season, as a team collectively, there were great things, but at times it felt like the trust factor wasn't there in each other. So, putting your head down and just going to work every day, that's kind of what we are, praised upon, and that's what we preach upon. So, we just went back to work on that Monday after ODU and really just, kept digging and started trusting each other more and just went harder in practices. And I think that's what spurred the 5-game win streak.
Just like they said, I mean, we just got closer. It felt like we were doing a lot of things right, but the results just weren't there. So we just had to go back to the drawing board and fix a few things, and then everything started clicking. So.
Michael, can you talk a little bit about some of the community service, some things you do around the community in Boone?
Yeah, so it's not so much of in Boone. I use my platform to help a young woman, a young mother back home in Charleston, West Virginia. She was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. Raised $5,700 through Champs Raise for her family for medical bills, expenses, travel, pretty much anything that she needed it for to help her family. So being able to do that and see her in remission now, midway through the season, she called me. It was one of the best phone calls I've ever had in my life. Very rewarding to believe in God and prayer and just come out on the right side of this awful disease.
And I know one of the things that you do, you're using your NOI for good. Can you talk a little bit about what that means to you and being able to help other people?
Yeah, so I've always had this thing in me to help other people, and I felt like using my platform to do that was the best route that I could take. So I've always like in high school I did Kick It for Cancer, where every point that I scored, someone could donate X amount of dollars towards that point for children, so for children's cancer research. And just being able to do that, I've always done that. So.
Joey, you probably saw Miami of Ohio kind of shut down Toledo in their last game. Talk a little bit about, what your offense is going to have to try and do on Saturday to, get the victory.
You said what we got to try to do? We just got to play our game. I mean, we're not going to go out there and do nothing different just because they did something to the other team like that. So we just go out there and do what we do and execute how we execute.
Philip Ross from Reich, the Associated Press. Joey, I know that it's a team thing, and there's a lot of weapons on the team. But how big was the season that you had for this group to kind of power this offense, and where who on this team do you look toward to kind of spark the offense?
You repeat that question again?
Yeah. You obviously had a really strong individual season. What's kind of you heard about the trust, but what's kind of the center of what sparks this offense?
I'd say the center of the offense is just one another, honestly. I mean, I'm going out there throwing a pass, trusting my receiver's going to make a play. I'm going out there dropping back, trusting my O-lineman's going to make a play. And then vice versa. They're O-lineman's back there trusting I'm going to make the right reads. Receivers back there trusting I'm going to get the ball. So that's really the center factor of it all.
For any of the guys, just the keep digging theme, what does that kind of mean to each of you, whether it's in a bigger picture or maybe how you go about your individual work? Start with Ethan.
Can you repeat it? The question.
The keep digging theme, what does that mean to you, both in how this team works and how the work that you put in kind of drives you?
I think it was really important for the team to, right around where we were 3 and 4, it was kind of like the motto for the team. So it just helped motivate us, and it was just something that really helped the team bring us together and help us go on that 5-game win streak. So.
Well, like Ethan said earlier, we were doing all the right things in the beginning of the year. The results were just not following our direction, and I think that the keep digging thing was, a kind of like a reset for everybody midway through the season, to just put your head down and just keep working, just keep going, and the ball will bounce your way. So I think once we did that and we just had that theme, I think everybody just dug a little bit deeper.
Michael, just the role that you've had over 3 years, from kickoffs to kind of debuting as a field goal to now the success you've had this year, can you kind of track your development of how you've gotten more comfortable in your role over the last 3 years?
Well, I think it just goes back to the trust factor. Coming in as a 18-year-old kid, you don't really, understand everything fully yet. And I think just maturing as a person overall is what's helped me the most. Being comfortable in my teammates, trusting my teammates, trusting my holder and my snapper and my, the offensive line to block, especially this week. But no, I think that, in preparation and, prayer, and also being able to trust the guys around you, I think that has something to do with the success that I've had this year and then the progress that I've made over the last few years.
Joey, I was hoping to talk to you a little bit about your journey from California to Boone, North Carolina. Mm-hmm. What was it about App State that you knew it was the right decision, and how much of a leap of faith was it to go across country to play football?
Yeah, it was it was quick. It was like a 2-week or 2.5 week recruiting process for me here, but just wanted to, do something new, go out and go into life, by myself kind of. I grew up, family over there, obviously. I got everybody back home, but just had to believe in myself and do something that I wasn't really comfortable with. And when I visited out here, I just fell in love with how motivated they are to be a better program, be a better team, and go fight for championships and go win. So that was a big key in my thing. And the players, the players are super welcoming. The coach was super welcoming when I got here.
And then to have the season that you did individually, but also collectively, to end up in the bowl, that's got to be extremely satisfying.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
questions? Thanks, guys.
Appalachian State football has played 2 college game days. You guys have won them both. I'd just love to hear you guys talk about it. I mean, JMU this year was awesome. Year before against Troy at home, 2 college game days. I'm not sure how many teams have done that, so I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about that.
Yeah, for me, I'd say it was fun because I mean, coming JUCO, you're not really on TV and stuff like that on college game day, so you kind of like watching it on TV, and then when I was out there actually like on it, I was like, it is pretty cool.
I would say it's pretty cool as well. Coming from West Virginia, you don't get a lot of opportunities like that. If you do, you're pretty blessed. So I think that being on college game day is a great experience for the fans. But honestly, as a team, you're not really around the theatrics of college game day as much as what people I think that they realize. But it's definitely great for the program, and being able to win on both of those is great for our program on a national stage as well.
Yeah, like you said, like both games, the team, like we were pretty much locked in, so wasn't really worried about game day, but it was fun. So yeah.
Last question back here.
Sorry, guys, ESPN's cool and all, but I'm an ABC, and you're playing on ABC for the first time this Saturday, so that's got to be cool too, right? You're looking forward
Absolutely.
to network TV?
Yeah.
Joe, give me something.
Yeah, I'm super excited to play on ABC News. I never played on ABC News before.
Well, I grew up on ABC, watching ABC stuff around the house, so it's definitely a fun experience now that I can, call my mom and dad back home and be like, hey, I'm on ABC. So. Yeah. I forget that show. What was that called?
I got the detective show.
What was the detective show on ABC?
Detective show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, when I'm at work, it's all still on.
Nah.
No, I don't know that.
Oh, yep. What you? NYPD something.